Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris. And for the teams that have a slow start to the season, Doris, when do they start considering making changes to their lineup?
You know, BA, every situation is a little bit different. If something is obviously not working, a lineup maybe with a double big, or you're playing 3 guards and you're just getting beat in some aspect, then you make a quick adjustment. But if it's about missing shots, I think there's a level of patience with veteran teams. You will err on the side of caution before you change anything too drastically.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Clark in at the 2. Knocked away. Here we go. Moore passes to Primetime. Anthony on the double. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. From the inbound.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it played here so far in the first. Pass to Anthony. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. So who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's the general. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Baltimore, number 30. One shot.
Anthony with it. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Clark. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Anthony, and Primetime gets it to go.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Clark, the pass to Poeltl. Back to Clark. Picked by Poeltl. There's the triple. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Primetime. Covered by Poeltl.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And here's Clark for 3. Sinks the tray. Clark's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Baltimore, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Primetime. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. From behind the arc, buries it from 3.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Barnes. Pass to Clark. The 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. He's got 9.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Primetime passes to the general. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
So it's Toronto now. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Credit to them for taking that game into a third overtime, but in the end, they just ran out of steam.
Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the paint. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Raptors call time here.
And these 2 teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Jones, he's checked in for Toronto. Clark in the post. Pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Clark outside. From downtown. Oh, again. Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Baltimore foul. Schultz.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Siakam.
Second team foul. Checking in for Toronto. Number 3, OG Anunoby.
A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. And stolen by Clark. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Going inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And the Raptors with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Pirtle. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Clark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 8. Pass to Tillman. Siakam looking it over. Back to Tillman. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Primetime. .51 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. There's the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To halt the run, it's Siakam with the drive. Can't get the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Jones. Tillman with a screen. Shoots. Jones, his shot is good. Here's Primetime. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Pascal Siakam out there with Dick. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Tillman in at the 5. And Siakam gets it to go.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
He goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Pass to Moore. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Puts it up from 12. Drained it for 2 points. He's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Siakam outside. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here we go.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the Raptors making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Toronto's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Siakam. It's tipped. Here's primetime. 6 points for him. Pass to the general. Here's Clutch. Clock at 6. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, do you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things. Three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated. But here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And he dunks it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Siakam outside. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Here's primetime. Takes it inside. Out to the right wing. Here's the general. He's covered by Siakam.
Taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Anthony outside. It's stolen. Pass to the general. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Anunoby. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, "The fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said, whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season."
It's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Here's Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. For Baltimore, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Pass to the General. Right through the D for the layup. The General's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Toronto calls time here. Koloko, he's checked in for Toronto. Clark comes in for Siakam. The Raptors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And here's Clark. He's got 12. Got a piece of it. A shot from the mid-range. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Toronto has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. And rejected. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot is rebounded by Moore.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Here's Clutch. Clark covers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Siakam comes in for Anunoby. Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Pass to primetime. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And Siakam gets it to go.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Anthony. Primetime passes to Moore. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Clark. From the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Okay, fellas, time to dig into the mental archive. Any particular memories of dominating a first half like we just saw? And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for Baltimore.
Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points. Take it from me. That kind of scoring adds a bunch of zeros to the end of your next contract, so keep going inside.
The Shaq-tastic formula to winning games. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now here's Anthony, and it's prime time in at the point guard position. Pass to Clark. Picked by Pirtle. Clark, the pass to Pirtle. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
So for the Raptors right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Anthony. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard position. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the home team now. At one point, they led by 16. And Clutch gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's more. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Toronto has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Personal foul. Number 35. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clark. And it's Toronto with another.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Spins. The general passes to Moore. 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Anthony. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's primetime. He's guarded by Anthony. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And here's Siakam for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's primetime. He's guarded by Anthony and stolen by Clark. Here comes Toronto on the push. Shot blocked. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Now a timeout called by Toronto. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. 5th best, Toronto.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Siakam, that one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Pass to Moore. Here's the general. He's covered by Siakam. Barnes comes with a double team. From outside the arc. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. He gets it in there. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. For Baltimore, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Anthony. Primetime passes to the general. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto, trailing by 8.
Baltimore foul call. Number 30.
Jones, he's checked in for Toronto.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 5, Tyus Jones.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Blocked! Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors ball.
Outside Barnes. Beyond the arc.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good.
Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. For Baltimore, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Pass to Moore. Here's Primetime. 12 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. They love where they stand right now. First place. And, of course, there's Toronto, 8 games back. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. And here's Siakam for 3. The shot won't fall.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Clark. No good on the shot.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Primetime. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Raptors with some changes. Tillman comes in for Pirtle, and it's Anunoby in for Barnes.
OG Anunoby.
Here's Primetime. Inside, it's tipped. Shot clock at 6. The general. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Clutch passes to the general. And there's the lob. Now here's Siakam. Defense right on him. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Primetime. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Jones, guarded closely. And here's Clark for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big 3-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And so it's Baltimore leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's prime time in at the 1. Anthony outside, takes a 13-footer, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
Just keeping things simple on the offensive end. Cole Anthony more than happy to shoot in these kinds of situations.
With the drive, they get it back, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Lets the 3 fly. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. For Baltimore, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's primetime, defended by Jones. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. The Generals got 4 points now in the quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Anthony outside. The floater.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Here's primetime, defended by Jones. Six to shoot, pass to Moore. To the inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And here's Anunoby. Doesn't go for him. For Baltimore, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's primetime, defended by Jones. Primetime passes to the General. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. The Generals got 23 points. Now Anthony. Shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim. For Baltimore, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Pass to Clutch. Here's primetime, defended by Jones. Here's Clutch. And it's good for 2.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Koloko. Siakam comes in for Barnes. And Clark has subbed in for Jones. Anthony feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. To the paint. Here's the General. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Clark finds Anthony. Anunoby with it. Pass to Siakam. Will it go? Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
For Baltimore, they've gone 7 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Primetime passes to Moore. Shoots. And he connects with a jumper. 25 points in the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Timeout called, the Raptors. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. Clark's got 11 in the second half.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
There's the 3. That one's good by Moore.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Barnes finds Clark. Anthony outside. Clark outside. High post Siakam. 18 feet out. And it's Toronto with another.
Boy, Siakam with a hand in his face. Excellent concentration.
Moore passes to the general. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's Clark to the inside. Here's Siakam. Deflected. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Primetime. Pass to Moore. Here's the general, covered by Pirtle, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
On target from range. Clark's got 31 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Primetime gets it to go.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Koloko, he's checked in for Pirtle. Dick comes in for Scotty Barnes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Jones in for Anthony. Pass to Moore. Doubled by Siakam. Here's Primetime. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Jones. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The 3 is up. And that bucket's good.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.